Okay, we've got a list of the planets here, their distance from the Earth and their mass. First question, we have to pick out the planet with the greatest mass. Well, that's this column. Look at this number here, okay? Don't worry about this number yet. Look at that one. That's the power. Doesn't matter what this number is, the one with the biggest power is going to have the biggest mass. Well, if there are two with the same power, then this number comes into play, okay? But let's just start by looking at the power. Well, there's only one with times 10 to the 27. So we don't even need to look at this number. Just look at that. Doesn't matter what these numbers are. Even though that's only 1.8 and this one's 6.4, say, doesn't matter. Times 10 to 27 makes it bigger than times 10 to the 23. Or even if that were 1.8 times 10 to 27 and that were 6.42 times 10 to 26, say, or even that was like 9.9 times 10 to the 26, and that was 1.8 times 10 to 27, that's still bigger because times 10 to 27 makes it bigger than times 10 to 26. Okay, so greatest mass, Jupiter. Right, now we have to work out the difference in mass between Venus and Mercury. Okay, Venus, Mercury. So we need the difference in mass between that and that. Well, this is a calculator paper, so that makes it pretty easy, right? Times 10 to 24, that one's bigger. So just subtract that one from that one in your calculator to get the answer. Don't really know why they're getting you to do that on a GCSE paper, but hey ho. And you get 4.5388 times 10 to the 24. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Kilograms. Don't forget units. Good. Okay, next. Right. We have to work out if the distance from Earth to Neptune is greater than the distance from Earth to Venus times 100. Or in other words, if the Earth-Neptune distance is more than 100 times the Earth-Venus distance. Okay, so Earth-Neptune distance. Distance from Earth to Neptune. Okay, that's the Earth-Neptune distance. Earth-Venus distance is here. Okay, so is that greater than 100 times that? Well, a few ways we can do this. First thing is to just divide that by that, and if it's bigger than 100, then yeah, the answer is yes. So you can just stick 4.35 times 10 to the 9, divide that by 4.14 times 10 to the 7, stick that in your calculator. Is it bigger than 100? Turns out it is. So yes, that is bigger than 100. Okay? It's about 105, I think. Okay. So, you could do that. You could stick that into your calculator. However, because I want you to be an excellent mathematician, that's not necessary. You can write that down, but just by looking at this, you can tell straight away that it's going to be bigger than 100. Without putting it into your calculator. Because, ignore that bit for the moment, okay? 4.35 divided by 4.14, what's that going to be? 4.35, okay, divided by 4.14. 4.35 is a little bit bigger than 4.14, right? So that is going to be greater than 1. Okay? Now look at this bit. 10 to the 9 divided by 10 to the 7. You know that when you have x to the a divided by x to the b, that is equal to x to the a minus b. So that becomes 10 to the 9 minus 7. So that becomes 10 to the 2, okay, which is 100. So that whole thing is 100, okay, and that is a little bit bigger than 1. So you've got something a little bit bigger than 1 times 100, okay? That times that. So something a little bit bigger than 1 times 100 is a little bit more than 100, okay? Now that's quite a long-winded explanation, but that's the full explanation, okay? But as you get, practiced at this, you can look at this very quickly and say, okay, well that's bigger than 1. And that, well, look at it straight away, that's 100. So yeah, definitely, this whole thing is bigger than 100. You don't need the calculator. Good, there we go. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please click the like button and it would be a massive help if you could subscribe. It would also be amazing if you could support me on Patreon. All the papers and everything are on my website, drjem.com, and I'm also on social media. Thank you.